Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new here. My name's Megan, and tonight I'm walking you through my solo mom evening routine with a toddler. Yes, hi, my name is Megan. If you're new here, welcome in. I would love for you to subscribe, stick around. We have a ton of fun on this little corner of the internet. We do all mom life, and we throw a little bit of Disney magic and other fun things along the way, so I'd love for you to stick around. But tonight we are starting the night about 5:35. I had finished working for the day. I usually work at the house one night a week, and then I usually work outside the house one day a week. So tonight was my work from home night, and the husband does travel a lot for work, so this week he was out of town, so I was solo momming it tonight, which normally he works pretty late anyway, so I'm usually on my own. But I made breakfast for dinner. I made myself some protein pancakes, and I made Reese, my 14-year-old, and Ridge, my 2.5-year-old, regular pancakes, and we had some turkey bacon and fruit on the side, and it was delicious. I forget to have breakfast, and we're definitely going to have it more often. It's easy, and breakfast is probably my favorite meal of the day. Now, normally if I cook, Reese is in charge of cleaning up dishes, and then I'm in charge of feeding Bowie. Bowie is our 5-year-old golden retriever who we absolutely love. He's our little chunker of a golden, but we love and adore him so much, especially Ridge. They have the cutest little bond. And then Ridge and I come in and we normally clean up the living room. Now, sometimes he's really good and he helps me, and other times, as you can see, he's eating his ice cream cone and he can't be bothered. So he's just walking around trying to make more messes and not help me clean up, but it's fine. So normally I'd like to do this when the weather's really nice, so him and I can get some extra wiggles out before we make our way upstairs. We can go outside, spend about 45 minutes to an hour outside before heading up for the night. So we come in right after dinner and clean up the living room. Now that the weather is so nice and we have a fully fenced in backyard, we really are trying to make the most of this and enjoy every minute out there that we can. So we love coming out there. Ridge is a big bubble guy, so he loves me blowing the bubbles. And of course here he was being a little stinker and trying to grab my camera. He loves swinging, and then it's so cute, guys. So we have this no, it's not a soccer ball, it's Reese's old volleyball. And Bowie is a golden who loves to play keep away. And so him and Ridge have this little thing where they try to take the ball away from each other. Normally Ridge gives up a lot easier than Bo, but I got involved and was trying to get the ball from Bowie, and Ridge was just giggling up a storm. It's like their favorite little game to play with each other each night. I also, as we were making our way upstairs, I wanted to film you guys showing you guys how Ridge is doing climbing up the stairs. He does so good. He's always usually holding on to the railing or the wall, and he takes his time. He goes one step at a time. As you can see, he was thirsty from being outside, so he stole Mom's hydro jug. But he's doing so good with going up and down the stairs. He's such a big boy now. Now we are starting his bubble bath. I'm going to get all of his bath toys dumped in and get him ready. And then usually after I'm done scrubbing him and I rinse him off, I let him play for like an extra 5 minutes. I go into his room and I get him a pull-up and some PJs, and that way we can go ahead straight out of the bathtub, get him dried off, get him right into his diaper and his pajamas, and then we brush our teeth. Another little chore I like to do after bath time is go in and clean up Ridge's room for the day. It just makes life a little bit easier. I also find when I do put all of his toys away in his room and in the living room, he tends to want to play with them more. And so again, sometimes he helps mom, other times he does not. And of course tonight he was not. He was hanging out with Sissy in her room. He loves being in Reese's room with her and just hanging out and watching TV or just talking and hanging out with her. So that's fine. Mom is cleaning up Ridge's room by herself. And then once I'm done cleaning it up, we usually do a book. So normally I pick out a book or I let him pick out a book. And at first he doesn't like it because he knows this means like he's getting ready to get put into bed for the night. And so normally he kind of throws a little fit or he starts crying, and that's fine. I just let him do it and I start the book, and normally he calms himself down within like a minute, and then he usually kind of gravitates, and you guys can kind of see on the camera he ends up coming over, calming himself down, and he'll watch me read the book or he'll ask to get in my lap, and then he eventually kind of caves in and enjoys reading the book with mom. Once we're done reading the book, his new thing is putting a couple books in bed with him. So you guys will see that he grabs some books off the shelf and throws them in his bed. But yeah, this is something I've always done with my two older ones, is read a book before bed. And we did that with the two older ones probably till they were like 10 years old is like when we finally stopped. I mean, we were reading chapter books together. So this is something that I really enjoy doing. It's some really good quality time with each kid. Once we've picked out the books that he wants to have in bed with him, we come over to his Hatch machine. I got this for my baby shower and I absolutely love it. They didn't have these when I had my other two kids, so I was interested to see how well Ridge did with it, and we love it. So I let him sit there and we pick out, normally we keep it on the rain, but there's different sounds and there's different colors, and you can like the apps on your phone so you can adjust it all, and I love it. It ends up turning off at a certain time, and he loves it and I love it, especially with Rye's like office with nap time. If Rye's like on a meeting or whatever, it kind of just helps to kind of just like zone out the sound of Rye in his office. So as you see, I've got him to bed and I've started my bubble bath. Tonight I don't have to wash my hair, so I got to take myself a little bubble bath. And while my tub is filling up, I go downstairs, I kind of set the coffee pot, I refill my water for the night, make sure the house is all nice and secure for the night, and then I come upstairs, take about a 30-minute bath. Then I do my little skincare routine. I put some lip gloss on, I brush my teeth, and then we climb into bed. Now, actually, before I do this, I've been trying to get into the habit of putting out my workout clothes the night before. As you see, I'm putting them on the tub. That way, it's just one less thing that I have to worry about doing at 5 o'clock in the morning. But at this point, it's 8:45, I'm climbing into bed. I'm gonna do some more reading. I'm really trying to read like 2 or 3 books a month, and so that requires me doing way more reading, less screen time, less TV time, which is honestly the goal anyway. Again, by this time it's 9:30. I am getting off my book and I'm going to start editing this video is what I'm doing. So I hope you guys enjoy coming along on my solo mom evening routine, and I hope to see you all real soon. Bye!